What up guys, VFM here. Here's a new verdict video. This time I'm talking Gundam Seed. I'm talking the second Gundam Seed TV movie. Here it's called Their Respective Swords. You guys can see there. Check out the back. Now, you guys know I love anime. Gundam is probably one of the biggest animes that has ever been created because everybody knows what Gundam is for the most part. You might not know what the story is, but you've heard the name plenty of times. This is just one of the many Gundam series that has come out, in many years. This is actually one of the TV movies. What they did, they actually created these two specific movies that kind of continue the story past the original TV series and past the original manga. Now, pretty much what this movie is about, to kind of sum it up in a nutshell, is that it's kind of chronicles the continuing kind of war between ZAF forces and the Earth forces. There's a lot of political stuff that goes on, and it's always been that way with the Gundam actual TV series and movies and such. So there are times when you kind of don't know exactly who is the good guys and who are the bad guys. It's all a matter of perspective if you really think about it. Sometimes they are clear cut and you know exactly who's bad, who's good, who has like the worst of intentions and who has the best of intentions. But Gundam is a kind of anime, or at least any of the Gundam anime series are really ambiguous as far as, who exactly do you have to actually follow? Who do you want to believe is the good guy? You eventually find out in the end, but most of the time you don't know who to believe. But this movie in particular continues the story past the original Gundam Seed Destiny. And pretty much it follows this guy named Shin, who is part of the same type of forces that Arthur and Zala is, actually. Now, obviously, those names aren't going to mean anything to you guys out there, but if you've ever watched the actual anime series Gundam Seed, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You have to really... Gundam's one of those series that you can't really catch it in the middle. You have to watch it beginning to end, because otherwise you're going to be totally lost. That's why a lot of times, a lot of people don't like the Gundam series, not because of the flashy action or the giant robots and stuff, but there's so much information overload, you can't help but get lost. There's so many characters to follow, there's so many motives behind these characters, there's so many different types of events and stuff that go on within the Gundam universe. It's way too much to follow, even just to get jumped in right into in the middle of the actual series, or even just the movie in general. So that brings me to one of the big things about this actual anime, even this specific movie and some of the other Gundam movies, that is kind of like a big turnoff, is that you have to really follow what's going on. This really doesn't, it's not really kind of a friendly anime for newcomers. You have to actually follow it, go all the way back to the beginning of the series and follow it through, because otherwise you're going to be lost with this anime. You're not going to like it, because it really relies heavily on your background knowledge of Gundam. Now, that doesn't go to say that it's actually a bad anime. If you actually know a little bit about the series, you might as well pretty much enjoy this anime, because there's an actual, there's a lot of action, there's a ton of different explosions and stuff. Gundam's always about the giant robots for the most part. There's plenty of that here. Different models, different looks and stuff, real flashy. It's really cool, if you're into that whole mecha anime type of scene, you'll find really pretty much, something to enjoy in this. But other than that, as far as like being good story, as far as being fleshed out characters and stuff, it's a decent story and it's good characters. If you, like I said, if you know about the actual series beforehand, if you've actually seen the original series or read the original manga, because like I said, it's not really friendly to newbies. But with all that being said, if you're a Gundam fan, really check this one out. I really suggest you actually watch it. The first one is actually pretty good too. Eventually I'll get to doing a review of the first one, but I only had a chance to actually pick this one up for now. But like I said, it's really cool anime if you're into Gundam. But anyway, that's just my opinion, guys. Leave your comments and video responses. I don't mind. Just keep it civil. Let me know what you guys think about this actual specific Gundam Seed Destiny movie. Let me know what you guys think of the Gundam franchise as a whole, if you actually like it or you hate it. Where are my anime fans at? Talk about it in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. So, I'm VFM. That's all I got on this verdict. I'll talk to you guys again soon.